Now I got asked a question there for part of my Q&A. If you haven't seen the video, links in the description, annotation on the screen. Go over and watch it, leave any questions that you have, just in case you missed the video. I got asked a question there and I thought that I'd elaborate more. Someone asked me, I completely forget your name. I'll pop it up on screen because I have them all saved. So I'll pop it up on screen. I just don't know your name off by hand. But he asked me, what's the hardest thing about motovlogging? And you know, that actually got me thinking quite a lot, because it's like, well, what is the hardest thing? There's not one particular thing that's hard. There's a few little things. So one of the main things is that when you invest all this money in a bike and a good camera and equipment, and make sure you get all your stuff set up fine, and you know, you get editing software and you learn how to edit and all, there's a lot of time, a lot of money that goes into it. And even though, like, if you're in it for the money, you're not going to get far, but you know, you're in it in the hopes of one day becoming big. And now that doesn't happen just overnight. You know, I've been on YouTube now with this channel for over a year now, almost 2 years I think. I've only got about 300 subscribers now, a little over 300, which I'm perfectly happy with. You know, I got 100 subscribers at the start. I'm about to get 200 subscribers this year alone compared to 100 last year. So my growth is doubling every year, which is fucking great, which is awesome, really, really good. One of the hardest things is, you know, setting yourself up for disappointment and no one really watching your videos for a while. You know, I uploaded a video, my very first video, I think it got like 3 or 4 views. No one's just going to stumble across your videos and you're going to get hundreds of views. You know, the 1 or 2 people will start stumbling across it, someone will like it, that'll get pushed more, someone will comment, someone will subscribe, and it's a progressive route like that. You know, it's one person after another. You know, it is very similar, like word by mouth, as in like the likes, the comments, and the shares are kind of word by mouth on YouTube. Like on my other channel I have just for watching videos, you know, I have a separate channel, no videos on it. My videos, like MotoVlogging, comes recommended in my video feed, which is when I see it, I'm like, wow, that's fucking awesome. You know, if it's recommended for me, who else is going to be recommended for? You know, my videos are starting to get out there, but at the start they're not. At the start you're going to reach feck all people, and it's going to annoy you, and you're going to be like, come on, then you're going to get like 1 subscriber, and then you might get a few, and you know, before you know it, you'll have like 20 or 30, and you'll be like, wow, it's growing. And then you might hit 50, and then you're gonna hit a number, and it's gonna stay like that for a little while. It's been like that with 300 kind of. You know, I got up to 299, and then for a whole week I was 299. So you know, it happens like that. Eyes are starting to fog up, Christ. But that's one of the hardest things, just making content very, very young, and you know, just expecting that no one is going to really watch it, and then you're not going to get comments and subscribers for a little while. You know, some people are different. Some people might put up their first video of a big, like, a crash they had or something like that, something along those lines that people watch, so that will draw a lot of people. Because that'll automatically come up in their recommended videos because of the type of video it is. That'd be one of the hardest things. The second kind of hardest thing would be making not so much relevant content. You know, making relevant content's a hard one as well. You know, some people can just rant on about shite that happened in the 80s, and all the people that want to watch motovlogs are between the ages of like 13 and let's say 30, who would maybe have grown up in the end of the 80s, but the 90s really, so they wouldn't have an interest in that. Picking content that hasn't been done too much, that's somewhat original and that's entertaining, they're the tricky things. Now, anyone can put a camera to their helmet and start speaking, but it's like staying on a topic, getting your points across as effectively as you can. You know, I can sit here and ramble for hours, and when the video's over, people will be like, I actually don't know what he was trying to get across. But I could do a 5-10 minute video where here's my points, here's my reasons why. and elaborate on them. You know, I try make content that hasn't really been done. You know, staying kind of unique-ish. That's why I've never done a video of how to ride a motorcycle or the basics to riding a motorcycle, because there's so many videos out there and I'll always be wrong. You know, there's always people that will tell me this way, tell me that way. Some countries, some instructors, some states in America, they all do it differently. So, you know, I tend to stay away from all that shit. I just put up videos that are unique-ish, to an extent, as unique as a topic can get, and ones that I can articulate conversation with, not ones that I can just mumble. I need ones that I can make a conversation, make a video about, and I don't have to think really. I can just go. And that's a lot. You see a lot of my videos, I go, that it's actually not really me thinking. That's just a thing I've always done. Always just went, and a lot of people are like that. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people don't give a shit. You know, I'm personally on the fence. It depends. I cut them out as best as possible in my videos just to keep the flow going. You know, there's only so much I can do. But yeah, that'd be the kind of main one as well. Like, I think that would be probably number one. Just making content that people like. You know, not everyone's gonna like your. Oh, that's the roundabout. Not everyone's gonna like your videos. You know, if everyone could like your videos, happy days. But not everyone's gonna like your videos, and you're gonna get people that are gonna tell you that they don't like your videos. And that's okay. But yeah, that's kind of the video, guys. They're the kind of two main things. I know there's probably other stuff that I'll think of, but they're the two main things. Two things that are the hardest to perfect and accept as well. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Let me know if any of you guys are motovloggers, what did you find the hardest? We can talk, guys. We'll talk about all that stuff. But yeah, that's a video. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope all of you enjoyed. Talk to you all in the next video.